Well, good morning. Hopefully there's enough light that you can see me. But we just rolled out of the rack. I don't even know what time it is, but my temperature gauge shows 18 degrees. So it went from, I don't know, we went to bed around 9ish, and it just gotten below 30. Had a pretty good temperature drop, and we tried to pull a trick here. The the fire, you know, get a little area of reflection in the back here, and then set the stuff that has water in it over here. And something that's important if you have this type of a water bladder is to get all the air out of it so it won't freeze, or it won't freeze as much. And the algae is pretty good too, but 10 o'clock at night, that was good to go, but we got to warm it up for a while. The algae is usually pretty good too about it. But again, you know, we had the wood we had was not the best. It burns good, it's hot, lots of pops, but it's cedar. So didn't leave us a good coal bed, and even though we piled a bunch of logs on there before we went to bed, it didn't leave us with much. Here's an important tip. This baby right here stayed in my pocket all night. It's my Sawyer water filter. If you let these things freeze, it basically ruin them. But so that's still good. But yeah, it's cold out here. Hey Sam, how you doing over there? Ah yes. Did you have a chance to look at your thermometer yet?
What'd you say?
18. I don't know about that. So fortunately, you know, the same area we napped in has a little bit of this dried grass on top, and you know, it's pretty easy to pull some of that up quickly. And then over here on the side, we have these dry weed jobbers. I don't even know what they're called. And made a pretty quick trim and bundle. We weren't greedy last night. We left some wood for ourselves this morning. And we have a little warmth, and it's just precious. This is awesome. But last night the wind was roaring, and sitting around the fire was going pretty good too. If you're familiar with pops, I'm wearing a down jacket, and it now has you know, like 2 or 3 new holes in it, so I'll have to address that when I get home. But still keep me warm. But we're gonna have to stay here for a little while this morning while we figure out how to get that brick loose, because I'm not leaving that. I love that Evernew bag. And little algae issue. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down to the we'll go down to the river, yeah, in a minute, and get some water. But we're gonna warm up first. Stir the coals, put some water on it, fire's out. Ready to go, Sam? We only have a couple miles. We skipped breakfast because it was cold. We kept taking turns between the fire and putting the stuff up, so we're ready to rock and roll now. So we're gonna mosey on down the trail. Fortunately, and I don't normally say this, about 90% of this is going to be uphill, and that's going to be perfect, because I'm ready to work up a little body warmth.
You'll be stripping stuff off.
Yeah, exactly. And so when I get home, I mean, I pretty much trashed my down jacket out here. I probably have 4 pops from the fire last night that burned holes in it, and then this morning I went out to see a man about a horse, and I ran through a briar patch. So I see a little patching job in my future when I get home. Keep all those feathers from flying out. It's no longer a go downtown and get a bite to eat and drink a beer jacket. It's rugged woods only, but I've had it about 5 years, so hey, it's pretty good. Anyway, what did you get down to last night, Sam?
Well, probably about 17, 18.
17, 18, yeah, something like that. All told, the only thing that, for me, that ended up getting kind of cold was my toes just a little bit. So I have some down booties that I didn't bring. Next time it's going to get this cold, those bad boys are going to be in the backpack. Anyway, this is the horse campsite. It's pretty good because you can see we didn't walk very long. We're down here at the really good site for water. We were down here last night, and that point right there where the log is, you can, yeah, maybe. That's where Sam, we were doing our dishes in the dark.
Wait. Oh, it's just soaking my feet. I'm just trying to keep my feet clean, you know.
Trying to keep feet clean?
Personal hygiene.
Yeah. So the temp only got down to about 45 degrees before we went to bed, I think. Or maybe it got around freezing by the time we got to bed, but for 2 hours, between 45 and about 31 degrees, Sam was running around barefoot by the fire. And I tried to give him a pair of my dry socks, but he wouldn't take them. I don't know what his problem was. But anyway.
You might need them.
Yeah, I might need them, yeah. I haven't used them yet. But he survived. And but his shoes were a little cold this morning when he woke up. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, somebody's been pulling on this doggone so-called frickin' handrail. Mm-hmm. See that water again? It's refreezing. Wow. That's where we were yesterday. There's a gentleman hanging in a hammock just over there between a couple of those trees above this sinkhole cave entrance. A nice little place, a little warmer. Sun was a little brighter. But yep, tell you what, it's a nice area up here. We've got another quarter mile or so to the parking lot. Might as well, it's a good time to wrap it up as any. Sam, what'd you think about this hike?
Yeah, a little cold.
Yeah? What'd you think of the trail?
Pretty easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what would you consider difficult?
Some of the stretches I feel like this, not this one.
Yeah. But overall,
yeah, less than a tenth of a mile stretches where there's uphill versus the switchbacks up on it now.
all right. So you had a good time?
Oh, it sucks. Yeah.
Yeah? Well, maybe we'll come back here again if we can. We're limited to like one night.
It's that infantry thing, you know?
I wouldn't recommend it for someone planning on doing more than one night because you run out of stuff to do.
Unless you decide to go hike in the wilderness, which is not a cruise, but it is.
Right. But it's beautiful. So for either a one-day hike, it's awesome. Or for a one-nighter, you go down and see all the good stuff, wrap it up at the campsite like we did, and then leave the next morning.
I mean, we can have
It's nice.
we got a campsite right where the parking lot too.
Yeah,
There's
so,
all there.
yeah, we could have hiked all the way up out of there. But
Down and back. And
that's true. Anyway,
lots of options.
we had a good time, and I know I'll be back here. I'm gonna come back in the summer for sure, and I go swimming. That's right.